Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Tielemans, played out towards the right wing. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? It's Lukaku! That's really well cleared. Trossard. That's Tielemans. Well read, nice interception. Trossard, and it's De Kuiper. De Bast. That's Tielemans. And it's Amadou Onana. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Real chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Meunier. Here's Onana. Meunier. Onana. Voss. De Bruyne. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And he thumps it clear. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Onana. And here's Lukaku. Now it's De Bruyne. And they've got a throw. Oh, he's played it in low. Now, who's going to be first to this? Battling for the right to play in the early stages.
This is the time you need that pace.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Trossard. De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. It's crossed in, big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Trossard. And this is Lukaku. And here's De Bruyne. And he's surging through. And it's Tielemans. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good running, strong and purposeful. Good ball, good take. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Doku couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. De Bast.
Belgium clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Onana. Now it's Tielemans. He is through here! Engages and forces him off the ball. Deftly away. De Kalpa. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that goes for a shot! De Bruyne. Doku. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Meunier. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Not the most convincing of passes. That'll be a throw-in. Onana. Oh, this is a great pass. Tries a shot! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. De Bast. Tielemans. He's gone for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now this could be a chance, and there's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Onana. De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. That has found him in acres of space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bast. And it's Amadou Onana. That's been cut out, well played.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Trossard. Lukaku. He's found a way through. Trossard. Tielemans, and he has been fouled there. De Bruyne shifted it to the flank, played into space out wide. Aldero claims comfortably. Well timed, excellent interception. Trossard, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good looking ball. Gets into some space. Backward it goes. He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Onana clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Indonesia finding their passes. Doku. Doku tries making a foray down the right. He's got away. And this is De Bruyne. Now it's Doku. Oh, no joy this time. And he's cut it out. And they've got rid. And he's managed to get free. Trossard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's picked his way through. And it's played in. And that has been knocked clear. Trossard. Trossard! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Indonesia really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal That has been the crucial difference. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Onana. And it's to Keita. And it's to Bruyne. That's good running with the ball. Tries from distance. De Bruyne. Here's Onana. Trossard. Now it's De Bruyne. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, that's well spotted. Meunier. No way through there. Onana. Tielemans. He's looking wide. And it's De Bruyne. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played back in. And he's there to get it away. Just eases him off the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. De Kalpa's cross. He can get that clear.
Belgium clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Doku. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thas. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Lukaku. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. De Bruyne. That should get the job done.
The attendance for this match was 61,052. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10.
Number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field. Number 21. Number 7.
Meunier gets it away. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Oh, lovely feeding. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 8.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Is number 11.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Tielemans. Looking for the run. He's on it. Can he get away? And a chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. De Bruyne. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
De Bast. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. De Kalpa. Tielemans. Driving on and making good. He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 19.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 14.
Meunier. Here's Doku. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a good ball out wide. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. There's the header! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. One delightful ball, and the rest was simple.
Yeah, it came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Belgium grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Tielemans. Trossard. It's gone for a throw-in. De Kuiper calmly anticipates. Chance! No mistake! And they get themselves in front! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 9.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia get themselves into the lead. Trossard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And now the breakaway. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Meunier. Here's Doku. Now it's De Bruyne.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. De Bruyne. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 25. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Bast kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's picked his way through. And he's had a hit! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
Belgium making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Played up towards the front line. Good effort from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
Belgium making consecutive changes here. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Onana. And it's Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Over to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Castagna just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's De Bruyne. Danger averted for now. Onana, given the lift of his goal. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Lukaku. Knocks it out wide. Castagna. And that's aimed into the middle. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that. Lovely feet. Cross goes in there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Indonesia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Tielemans. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending.
Four
They were
added minutes
outnumbered,
has been
but he
indicated.
still came out on top.
And now they can clear their lines. Now is this the final assault? Now it's De Bruyne. Spread it left. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. De Bast spots it and intercepts. He's in a great position here. The ball is loose and that's rather hopeful. And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Spread neatly. No, that's been intercepted. And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
And we come to you now with a quick request.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Indonesia definitely were the only ones that provided any threat. They seemed half a step quicker and generally more switched on.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.